Speaking of Mount Hood, let's take a look. There's the view from our camera in the Dalles. Well, there was the view from our camera in the Dalles. Let's go back to that for you. This is a time lapse showing the high clouds kind of drifting on through, as you can see, and they foretell a change in the weather, as they so often do when we start seeing the high clouds coming in first. Eventually we get into the lower clouds and eventually some rain, but that's going to take a couple days for that to happen. You see the glaciers there on the north side of the mountain. Okay, we had low clouds and fog in the valley. It took a while to burn off in Portland. There it goes. By about 2 o'clock or so, 2:30 this afternoon, the clouds finally dissipated here, and you can see the high clouds drifting above from the southwest to the northeast. And again, that tells us the weather is going to change. We made 70 today. Maybe the last 70-degree day of the year. That's not completely certain, but there's a pretty good chance that this is it for 70-degree weather. Salem was 65, Eugene and Corvallis only 63 because the low clouds hung on a bit longer. We still had some 80s in Bend and Medford this afternoon. Now offshore, you see more cloudiness here, and that's the storm system that's going to bring us rain, but not until Sunday. This is still fighting through an area of high pressure. The high clouds over us right now, courtesy of a weak little system that's been off the coast of Northern California. So again, no real impact from that, and we won't get into the rain until we go into Sunday, maybe Saturday night over at the Oregon coast. Down off the coast of Baja, this is Hurricane Norma, and Norma is a major hurricane. When we look at the high-resolution imagery, especially the later segments here, you can see the intense thunderstorms developing around the eye. The strength is one thing, but it's the track that is most concerning with Norma because it's tracking right towards Cabo San Lucas. In fact, just a little bit to the west of Cabo, which is the worst place it could go if you're in Cabo, because the circulation around this counterclockwise means the biggest surge of water and wind will be on the right side of the hurricane and right into Cabo San Lucas. And it's moving slowly, too. This is tomorrow morning at 9:30. By the time we go into Saturday afternoon, it's still over Baja and then impacting La Paz in a big way as it goes close to that fair city with 80-mile-an-hour winds. Then finally, south of Los Mochis on the mainland as a tropical storm, but still dumping a bunch of rain there. In fact, the impacts of Norma may be felt in the Midwest just as rain in a few days from now. Now, we get the rain on Sunday. That system goes through. Dry weather on Monday. Then next week gets interesting because we're getting conflicting signals from our modeling as to what will happen with this system. Notice the snow staying to the north. This is the European model. We get some rain. But if we look at some of the other models, it's a different story. This is snowfall at the ski areas around the northwest from the GFS, that's the American model, showing some decent October snowfall, right? Same time period, same area, nothing from the European model. So we'll see which one wins out as we go to next week. We'll see who wins the game down in Eugene this weekend, too. The Ducks and the Cougars going at it. It's a 12:30 kick. It'll be a mainly cloudy day at Autzen Stadium, but no rain. So really great for watching the game. Don't have to worry about the sun or the raindrops. In Portland right now, we're getting the clearing. It is 68 degrees and just a beautiful Friday evening. Great for high school football if you're heading out. Morning fog and low clouds and then just mainly cloudy. We'll get close to 70 tomorrow. Go for about 68. But after that, it's cooler. 63 Sunday. 61 Monday, then highs in the 50s Tuesday through Friday of next week. We'll get best chance of rain will be Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, then maybe a little bit of light rain again on Friday. So yeah, turning a lot more fall-like next week, which makes sense.